Hey Virgo, welcome. It's Meredith. I am here with a monthly message for July 2020. We are using Tarot of Dreams for your message this month. And we're using a variety of oracle cards for some contemplative questions near the end of the reading. So those decks will be listed for you in the description box if you're curious about them. As always, I encourage you to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus videos. If you don't know where your signs are placed, put your birth info into an astrology calculator online and then come back and binge watch all your videos. Alright, let's get into your message. Two cards from the bottom of the deck. These two are meant to represent the potential overall theme for the month of July for you. Your first card is Five of Swords. This is an inner debate card, and this is in some way arguing with the self and potentially projecting it to other individuals or relationships. So come back to yourself here on the Five of Swords. If you find yourself in an argumentative state with other people, get into your heart space and begin to settle this unstable energy for yourself. It's a 5. All 5s in tarot are somewhat unstable. You know it. You've heard it many times over. And this is something for you to settle within. And then, as always, it'll settle without. Coming with is the Three of Wands. Beautiful card. Nice pairing, actually. So I'm coming right back to the inner debate, the inner argument. Looking at the Three of Wands, this is, once you've stepped through the portal of the Two of Wands, you are embarking on a whole new adventure, and you are putting out your manifestation energy into the universe. And now you are in acceptance and allowing for the return of that energy investment. And it's not about timing. It's really about continuing to nurture what you have put out into the world for manifestation, and then being accepting and allowing for its eventual arrival and presentation in your day-to-day life, on your foundation, within your sphere of influence. So to have it paired with the Five of Swords brings in a consideration for doubts that you may have about the fulfillment of what you have out in manifestation, or what you're holding in heart space for manifestation. If you're having doubts there, it's important for you to settle those doubts and to move deeper into a sense of personal faith for what it is you wish to create. All right, let's see what goes with that. Your first card is Queen of Wands. I love that we see her here. This is an invitation where you have potential doubts, fears, and concerns to bring this particular queen. She's all fire and passion. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire right there, all in one card. And the beauty of this queen is that she has all the grace you would anticipate of a queen. She has tact, and she says what everybody else is thinking. And it's one of the things she's so beloved for, because she doesn't keep her mouth shut. She'll tell you how it is, what it's like, and she'll do it with kindness, compassion, and grace. Somehow, though, she's so relatable, this queen. So get into your fire, bring your passion, bring your creativity to what it is you hold in heart space for. You bring all of that to any potential inner argument or doubts and fears that you could be feeling on the 5, and you'll settle it quickly within your own self. Then you have the Seven of Cups. Yeah, this connects very well to that Five of Swords. I call this the spoiled for choice card. Now, do remember that all 7s in tarot are about heaven touching earth within the self. So if you are having an issue with this Five of Swords and you don't feel brilliantly clear or strong at this moment, this is where the wishy-washy of energy of this Seven of Cups could come in, and then you feel overwhelmed by choice and unable to decide. So this is where this fire will serve you so well out of this Queen and this 3. Get back to your heart center, narrow down the field of possibility for yourself, consider only the things that would bring you the greatest happiness, and go from there. Knight of Cups. More cup energy here. The Knight of Cups carries the Ace of Cups, and Knights convey messages between cards. So we're going to take the decisiveness and the passionate fire of this Queen. We're going to bring it through the Seven of Cups and narrow down the field of possibility, option, and choice for you by choosing what's in heart space, sticking to it in light of any fear or doubt you may have. And then this Knight of Cups is going to carry it to the Sun. Oh, how beautiful. You resolve whatever this is, whatever your doubts and fears are in this month for you, Virgo. You solve it and you bring yourself the ultimate happiness. This is the happiest card in tarot. So you narrow down the field of potential and possibility. You eliminate chaos. You eliminate confusion on this 7 by trusting in your passionate, creative self-mastery and holding in heart space what it is that you have in manifestation at this time, and you bring it into the brilliant clarity, loving light, joyous happiness of the Sun's energy. That is some pretty sweet journey work. Pat yourself on the back, Virgo. The 5 of Swords is no joke, and it is a tough card to start a reading with because it automatically tells you that you have something unstable in consideration at this time, and you are in wonderment for how to stabilize it. And that wonderment in itself brings the 7 of Cups into your sphere of influence, and you have to settle those energies. And you settle those energies by staying in heart space, staying connected to what it is that is so fulfilling and satisfying to you. And then you put it all in motion. You're like, yeah, universe, this is it. I know I've been a little chaotic. I've felt a little confused, and I've been doing some inner battle with myself, potentially projecting it into other relationships. But I'm coming back to my center because I am in manifestation for what is ultimately going to be the greatest happiness I've ever known. Beautiful job. All right, we're going to move on to the oracle cards and the questions asked of each deck. And like I mentioned to you, if you're curious about these particular cards, they're listed for you in the description box. Your first card is, what more may I consider, or what have I yet to consider? And you have the Trader card. Exchange energy to create abundance. Yeah. This is wonderful, and I feel that it is confirmation for you staying in really good communication with the divine all that is of the universe. This will assist you. Exchange energy with the universe. Continue that conversation of choosing brilliant clarity and the ultimate in happiness. Keep that going, because if that's what you're putting out there in your broadcast, that's what the universe is going to bring back to you. Next card is, what more is there for me to contemplate at this time in choosing happiness? And you have stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. I feel that this is a confirmation card for you for your 5 of Swords. As I said, that's not a simple card to start a reading with. And it indicates, you know, feeling challenged and burdened even. So step into your strength. Step into your power. You are stronger than you even know. So garner that energy, collect yourself, gather your strength and power, and you keep putting that through heart space. Next card is all about what the universe wishes to share with you at this time. And your message is igniting courage. I am strong, valiant, and courageous. Isn't that wonderful? Even more encouragement for this card here. Keep going. You will overcome. Absolutely, you will overcome whatever your 5 of Swords situation is. The next set of cards, there are 3 of them, and the question put to this deck was, pardon, what am I working on in beloved relationship? And the intention there is, beloved relationship starts with you. This is relationship to self. And then it is relationship to family, friends, beloveds. So your first card is trust. You are working on trust in beloved relationship. So work on trusting yourself, and then trust will just naturally be a part of all of your other relationships. You are also working on defensiveness, a tendency toward defensiveness, and likely some self-protection. So if you notice, or if it is pointed out to you that you are behaving in a defensive way, come back to heart space. Take it as constructive criticism, do something with it, rather than have an argument about it. 5 of Swords. And don't be hard on yourself. Bring some loving kindness, compassion to any potential defensiveness that you may be feeling. And then, mistake, a fear of making them. Again, loving kindness, compassion. Bring your power, bring your strength, bring your courage and your valiant energy into this. And know that there are no such things as mistakes, just opportunities to choose differently. That's it. Everything that has unfolded thus far has shaped who you are right now. So there really are no mistakes. There's no wasted energy. And your ultimate goal here is the sun in this layout of cards, which is the happiest card in tarot. So just consider it. All right, last card is the question asked of this deck, rather, is what angel wishes to work with me through the month of July? And you have Zafkiel and the energy of ecstasy. Hey, there you go. That's wonderful. And this is a great confirmation to your Seven of Cups, because you want to choose what brings you ecstatic joy, the sun, right? So if there's chaos, confusion, and choice and decision for you at this time because of some instability over here with your 5, you've got your heart set on your Queen and your 3, ultimately turning into the sun here. It gets a whole lot easier when you can ask yourself, what brings me closer to ecstatic joy and happiness? Then the decisions, then the choices become more clear, more simple for you. There it is, Virgo. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like, share, subscribe here on the channel. Leave a comment if it's in your heart to do so. Most definitely tune in here and watch the daily messages. And have a beautiful July. Peace, love, joy, blessings to each and every one of you. Namaste.